Hey guys, it's Luke. Hope everyone is enjoying these awesome playoffs we have this year for the NBA. We've had some close games, some not so close games like that Milwaukee-Brooklyn game last night. But overall, we're getting pretty good games, pretty good series, and I'm pretty hyped for this time of the year, to be honest. Tonight, we get some pretty good games as well. We have the Atlanta Hawks traveling to Philly, and we also have the LA Clippers traveling to Utah. So some good games. Obviously, Atlanta took game one there in Philly, surprised the world. So I think we're in store for a pretty good series there. And that Clippers-Utah series is going to be some pretty powerful stuff as well. First of all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I just want to say welcome to the channel. My name is GS Luke DFS. I'm a DFS content creator who uses a data-based approach to take on pretty much all fantasy sports. I'm somebody who does the PGA Tour, UFC, NBA, NFL, DFS in general in terms of game theory. I try to cover it all. So if you guys like any of those sports, I actually already have a PGA Tour video up. Also have a UFC video up for the week, so make sure to check those out if you're into that kind of stuff. With that being said, let's hop right into the NBA preview for tonight. First of all, we are going to be covering the injury situations for each game in tonight's NBA slate. First of all, for the Atlanta at the Philadelphia game, Chris Dunn is out. He's out with an illness. He's been out for a few days now. Not surprising there. Cam Reddish did get hurt his last time out. He's already been rolled out for tonight's game. So there is going to be a hole at that shooting guard and a small forward position for the Hawks. And another member of the wing of the Hawks also might be down. We have DeAndre Hunter, who is still a game time decision. He was also injured last time out, ended up tweaking, believe it was a hamstring, ended up coming out for the rest of the game. And he's going to be testing his leg out in pregame. If he's able to go, I'm sure he'll play. But if he's not able to go, that's two members of the Atlanta Hawks wing that will be out of the game. And that's definitely something that we will be considering tonight. For the second game, for the Clippers at the Jazz, we already have Serge Ibaka, who has not traveled with the team to Utah, so he will not be playing tonight. Again, they've played small frequently, especially against Dallas, because Dallas tends to do that a lot as well. So they really were getting away with not having Serge Ibaka. But now they're facing up against, Utah, Rudy Gobert. They're absolutely going to need that size. So it's going to be a little bit more of a glaring issue tonight. Mike Conley for the Jazz is questionable. He's missed some time of late. He's getting up there in age. He has lingering injuries. So I'm not really sure what to do with him tonight. I'm pretty sure he's going to suit up, but I'm definitely not confident giving him, 35, 40 minutes or anything like that. Those are the injuries for tonight. And now let's hop into some of the best value plays that some of that information might open up. Now, let's hop into some of the best value plays for tonight's slate. At number 3 for my value plays, we have Kevin Huerter, a $4,300 guard for the Atlanta Hawks, who is shooting guard and small forward eligible here on DraftKings. With Cam Reddish out and DeAndre Hunter potentially sitting tonight, there's already going to be plenty of minutes to go around in the Hawks rotation, and Huerter's bound to get some of those minutes. Huerter, like I said, already a key member of their rotation. He saw 27 minutes the last time out, and I think tonight he sees at least 33 to 34 minutes, just given that there's going to be 40, 50 minutes going around that rotation. At 34 minutes of work, I think I can confidently say that he's projected for 23 plus fantasy points. I think he's going to have a really solid floor tonight, especially considering the matchup. Philadelphia is a team that scores a lot of points. They tend to allow the wings to take a lot of threes, and that's going to be following right up into Kevin Huerter's alley. So I love him tonight as some value. He's a little bit more expensive than I usually like to pay for some value, but I really do like the floor that he provides. Now for my number 2 value play, we have Lou Williams, a $3,100 player tonight, who is a point guard and shooting guard eligible on DraftKings. So Lou Williams could be the biggest beneficiary, at least minutes-wise, from Cam Reddish, and especially if DeAndre Hunter sits tonight. Lou Williams is somebody who's seen about 7 to 11 minutes in most of the games in these playoffs. Obviously somebody that they're not using as a key contributor, and a lot of that's due to his defensive weakness, I would say. Cam Reddish, DeAndre Hunter, they're long wing players. They can score here and there. That's definitely not their strength by any means. They're more defensive players that can put up peripherals, and the Hawks love that, given that a lot of their other stars on their team are scorers. Now that you have Reddish, DeAndre Hunter potentially sitting, you have a lot of minutes to go around, and Lou Williams is the next, best man up. He's somebody that saw 20, 30 minutes in the regular season, and I would not be surprised at all if we saw him get 25 to 30 minutes tonight. He's obviously a quality player. He's been 6th man of the year multiple times, and he's somebody who can score in his few minutes as well. I mean, we've seen him put up 15 to 20 fantasy points in just 11 actual minutes. So if he does see that minutes increase, I love the matchup, like I said before, against Philly, and he could really put up a nice score at that $3,100 price tag. And finally, the number one value play for tonight's NBA slate is going to be Ivica Zubac, a center for the LA Clippers at just a price of $3,500. So he's my number one value play tonight, and if you've seen his play of recent, you're probably questioning me right now. I do think he's in for a big bounce back game though, and a lot of that has to do with the situation that he's going to be playing against on the other side. Last series was against the Dallas Mavericks, a team that is willing to play small a lot of the time, but a team like the Utah Jazz hardly ever plays small. A lot of that is due to Rudy Gobert, obviously one of the best centers in the league. They love giving him playing time, but it's not just Rudy Gobert. They have plenty of backup centers and big men that they love playing. So against the Utah Jazz, the Clippers have no choice but to play their size. With Serge Ibaka not even traveling with the team, Ivica Zubac is essentially the number one center on their team now. They do also have DeMarcus Cousins, but Cousins just hasn't been seeing very much playing time at all in these playoffs. I think the Clippers are much more comfortable playing Ivica Zubac. We saw that during the regular season, and he's just priced incredibly for the type of situation that he's in tonight. I see him playing right around 30 minutes. He's somebody who produces at a 0.8 fantasy point per minute basis, and at 30 minutes, that's 24 fantasy points, and that is absolutely smashing at a $3,500 price tag. Again, he's not elite on a point per minute basis, but he doesn't need to be at such a low price tag. That's why he comes in at number one. He's going to be saving you a lot of salary tonight, and if you play him alongside Lou Williams, you can pretty much play all the studs that you want. That's all I have for my number one value play tonight. That is all for tonight's NBA slate. Let's hope that these playoffs continue to be some of the best that we've seen for some time, and hope that we can continue our good run in these NBA DFS contests. Let me know in the comments how you guys think the best value play for tonight's slate is. Maybe it's someone I mentioned. Maybe it's somebody that I haven't even considered yet. Let me know. As always, good luck with your lineups tonight, and I will see you guys next time.